Aloha, this is lesson 266 from A Course in Miracles with Hope Johnson. My holy self abides in you, God's Son. Father, you gave me all your sons to be my saviors and my counselors in sight, the bearers of your holy voice to me. In them are you reflected, and in them does Christ look back upon me from myself. Let not your Son forget your holy name. Let not your Son forget his holy source. Let not your Son forget his name is yours. This day we enter into paradise, calling upon God's name and on our own, acknowledging ourself in each of us, united in the holy love of God. How many saviors God has given us. How can we lose the way to him when he has filled the world with those who point to him and given us the sight to look on them? And that concludes the text. My holy self abides in you, God's Son. What a lovely reflection. Yourself is not just yours. Let this undo the illusion of separateness. The self you look for, the self you pray for, the silence is also alive in your brother, in their eyes, in their voice, in their being. Are you willing to meet yourself in those you overlook, those you resist, those you judge? Are you willing to meet yourself there? Every person is a messenger for you. It says, you gave me all your sons, the bearers of your holy voice to me. Even the ones you seem to have problems with, even the ones you struggle with. All of them carry a piece of your healing. The ones that seem to cross your boundaries, the ones that seem to disrespect you. The voice of God is coming through every brother, every sister. Whether it seems like it's kind or it seems like it's cruel. Whether it seems like it's loving or it seems like it's fearful. It's all the voice of God. It says, in them does Christ look back upon me from myself. That's the mirror. When you look on others with Christ's vision, so-called others with Christ's vision, you're not only seeing Christ in them, but you're being seen by Christ through them. I was sharing with a friend today, when someone's reacting to you and you react back to them, you're refusing their gratitude. By you not giving gratitude, you're pushing away their gratitude. This is what I notice. When I see anything coming at me that looks like it's mean or unloving or something that seems threatening, I know I want to see their gratitude. So what do? I go to gratitude myself. Whatever it is, it might make my body tremble, having the perception of maybe them yelling at me or telling me what a terrible person I am. I breathe, I receive, and I let myself go to gratitude. And it doesn't take long before I see that gratitude reflected in their eyes. This is what I want for all of you, for every one of you, to get this so you can see. There's no greater recognition than this. Don't forget who you are. And if you do forget who you are, forgive immediately. Because you didn't really do it. You only did it in a dream. You did it in time. You were sinful in time, but time is an illusion. It says, let not your son forget his name is yours. How else can the love of God come through? Besides through you. Holding everyone in that perfect peace. This is not a remembrance of any religious identity. This is a remembrance of your source. Do you want to answer to a false name today? Fear, unworthiness, isolation? Or do you want to answer to the truth? God's voice coming through everyone. Thank you. Whatever it is, thank you. One friend thanked me just the other day for holding his judgment in the way that I did. I told him we were bonding. We both laughed. Everything changed because I was willing to see this reflection of judgment as joy, joy coming through. What a joy. What a beautiful experience. What a beautiful opportunity to bond. Reflect gratitude in the face of judgment. A world of saviors. It says how many saviors God has given us. Salvation is not anywhere else, it's everywhere. In every encounter, in every form, God has hidden a guidepost. It's beautiful. Can you walk around, apparently walk around, sit around, stand around, whatever, with your eyes open to see these messengers of God? To recognize we walk together? It says this day we enter into paradise. That's what it is. It's not a future state. It's right now. It's the moment you acknowledge our shared identity. You're in paradise with me. Peace is when we stop resisting the ones that were sent to help us remember who we are. That's everyone. Everyone sent to help us remember who we are. I love it. I'm living a happy dream. This is what I want for you. This is what I want for everyone listening and everyone, the whole world. I don't get miffed. I don't get defensive. Sometimes I'm speaking and friends will get triggered. And they'll ask me questions in a triggered way, and I'll notice that they're triggered. And I'll just hold the space for that. Reflect gratitude. Noticing that someone's triggered, I could hold the space instead of getting triggered myself. That's no way to help them. However, if you get the perception that you got triggered, forgive quickly. It didn't really happen. That's part of it too. That's part of being a happy learner. Forgive quickly. Don't hold it against yourself. You're part of this too. You're one of the messengers too. Go easy on yourself. We know, you know, I know, the goal is to hold a place of peace. But if you seem to fail to do that, forgive quickly. That's how you learn. Condemning yourself only holds you in a looping pattern. No need for that. You know, you might say to someone silently, your face is mine. Your heart is God's. My holy self is in you. You might use that when meeting people. Today's the day. Today's the day for recognizing my holy self abides in you, God's Son. Today, will to recognize that there's one self in everyone you meet today, and it's yourself. In any conversation or conflict, pause and remember, this one is my Savior, not my enemy, not my adversary. At night, just notice. This isn't like a test or anything. You're learning to see. You're learning to see clearly. Who reminded you of God today? Who did you resist seeing as God today? Are you willing to try again? Every day comes a new lesson. It's the beauty of A Course in Miracles. And you know, it's all really pointing to the same lesson, just a lot of different ways. To see Christ in another is not an act of virtue. It's not virtuous. It's remembering yourself. That's why there's nothing wrong if you see, and you know, if you think there's something wrong, you're going to resist seeing where you don't do that. Don't resist it. Just notice where you don't do that. That's how you learn how to do it. Also notice where you do it, where you do see the face of Christ in everyone. It's a beautiful remembrance. So twice today, AM and PM, my holy self abides in you, God's Son. Offer it tenderly for your own reflection, for your inner recognition. Twice today and every hour. And anytime you meet anyone, remember this. My holy self abides in you, God's Son. And have a gorgeous remembrance. I love you so much. Ahui ho.